You know, it can be extremely frustrating in our Christian walk to find ourselves doing everything that we know to do as a Christian. We're attending church on a regular basis. We're praying. We're fasting. We're reading our Bibles. We're doing everything that we know to do. We're doing everything that we've been taught to do. And still, we find ourselves stuck in these cycles of doing things that we don't want to do or not being able to do the things that we desperately want to do. I know what that's like. I've experienced that so many times in my life. And what I've come to learn and to understand and grow in my appreciation for is something called a cognitive bias. There's many of them. It's a mental process that often undermines our spiritual progress. We learn something on a spiritual level and we want to act out, we want to implement, we want to move forward, but we've not been made aware of this mental process that's happening in the background that continues to keep us stuck, causing us to shrink back. You know, it's once been said that we don't rise to the occasion. Rather, we fall to the level of our training. And sometimes we don't consider this training to be what it is, a mental process of gathering information over time, usually as children, when we were much younger. Our environments and our experiences, they trained us to think a certain way, feel a certain way, behave a certain way. And all of that information got stored on a mental and a psychological level. And even after salvation, even after our spirit being made new and born again, the mind still desperately needs to be renewed. And a part of that renewal, that process of being able to do the things we want to do when we want to do them, overcoming the cycle of not doing the things that we desire to do, and all of that, it has a lot to do with being aware of what's happening in the background. I know that space, I know it's so frustrating. It can be so demoralizing. It can be so discouraging. Seeing other Christians, in a sense, get their blessing or move forward on a particular project or ministry. And here you are stuck, not understanding why things aren't happening for you. And even worse, we can sometimes blame God and say that God is blessing someone else and not blessing you, or doing something for someone else that is not doing for you. It can get extremely complicated and extremely frustrating. I created a resource that you can find below. You can click the link or go over to my bio. I've created a resource that's going to help you to become aware of some of the most popular and the most often experienced cognitive biases. It's not all of them, and it's not meant to be a fix-all, do-all. I'm not a psychologist. I don't have a degree in these things, but I do have 25 years of study. I do have 25 years of experience. I do have 25 years in the ministry and 25 years of pulling apart these things and experiencing these things personally and working through many of these things. I've got the school of life, the school of hard knocks. And I just want to begin to give back. I just want to begin to share and just, if nothing else, just bring about a greater awareness. Through the awareness, you can begin to retrain. Through the awareness, you can begin to address the things that you need to address. Transformation, it starts with awareness. You have to be aware of what's happening. You have to become aware of what's undermining your spiritual growth and development. You have to understand, you have to become aware of, and you have to begin to appreciate the workings of your mind. You are spirit, you are body, but you are also mind. The better you understand this, the better you learn to navigate the mind and understand its workings, the better you can leverage it, the better you can use it to serve you rather than you serving it. You're able to put it in its rightful place. You're able to partner with it, not fight against it, not grow frustrated because of it. You begin to see it for what it is, and you can begin to train with intention and purpose, with consistency over time, rewiring, retraining your mind to serve your spirit so that you can begin to see the breakthroughs that you desire, so that you can begin to see the deliverance that you so often visit the altar for. In closing, I know as I release this on Sunday, it may be released another day, but today is Sunday and I'll be releasing this video today. Many of us will go to church today. We will hear something preached. We will hear something taught. There will be an emotional response, a level of excitement, a level of anticipation for change, for deliverance, for breakthrough, for blessings, whatever it is, you name it, you frame it. But it doesn't often last. By Sunday night, Monday morning, Tuesday, the fire is not as hot. The excitement level is not as high. A part and a benefit to understanding this is the consistency in the motivation, the consistency in the inspiration, the consistency in the application of your faith. Not just Sunday, but throughout the entire week, so that it becomes a lifestyle. Again, we don't rise to any occasion. We fall to the level of our training. So this is about retraining your mind, retraining your brain, rewiring it in such a way that it complies to the spiritual teachings, to the spiritual truth of what you are receiving, so that you can apply it, so that you can see it at work consistently in your life. Hey guys, if you just listened to that video, then I want you to go ahead and click the link that's within these show notes, that's within the description of this episode. I've provided you with a free resource. It's called Mind Traps Faith Gaps. 3 hidden mental processes that keep Christians stuck. It's 3 of the most widely experienced and perhaps the most subtle and unrecognizable cognitive biases that continue to undermine the progress of those that are attempting to live out the things that they are learning in and through their lives with Christ. If that's you, someone who loves the Lord, you're doing your very best to do all the things that you know to do as a Christian, and yet your mind just keeps getting in the way, then I created this for you. Click the link below and get this resource. God bless you.